Hi everyone, it's Shamila Ramjawan from the Red Corner Show. My guest this evening is Yashina Singh, who is in Port Shepstone, KwaZulu Natal, South Africa. Yashina is the founder of the Lady of Purple, a finalist in the Glow TV Mrs. Uniworld SA Pageant 2021, and she's also a business relationship manager at a financial institution. Hello, Yashina. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Shamila. Thank you so much for having me. It's such an honor, and I'm so humbled to be with you on your show. And a huge congratulations to you on being in Thrivers. Really looking forward to the series and the season. Great news. Congrats, Shamila.
Thank you so much. Yes, I think a lot of people are looking forward to Thrivers. It's going to be phenomenal for South Africa, Survivor to Thriver, and 8 phenomenal leaders that actually came on board and are showcased in Thriver Season 1. We're all very excited about it, and we're looking forward to it. Yes, it's going to happen soon. So you'll see the announcement on social media. Yashina,
I'm so looking forward to it.
thank you so much. Just back to you. Do you maybe want to tell the audience a little bit about who you are, just your background, family, anything that you want to share with us today?
Thanks, Shamila. So, as you know, I'm Yashina Singh. Firstly, I'm a mom to a young gentleman, Rudy, and he's my son. Being a mom is one of the greatest blessings I think that a woman can have. So it's really great. I have a partner. His name is Rishi Juki. He's also in financial services. Shamila was born in Port Shepstone, very much a small town girl, living on the KwaZulu Natal South Coast. We basically born and brought up on the South Coast, a very small family, my mom and dad and a sister. And we grew up in a community of very strong family values. I was very much a tomboy in the family. You never found me in the kitchen or anything like that. So it was like, Yashina was always going with dad fishing, and my dad doesn't have a son. So I think I was the son, learning how to fish and learning what to do and how to fish. And I still love to do that. When you go away on family vacations and stuff like that, we still get together as a family and friends and we go fishing. So that's a lot of fun. Port Shepstone is really small and just a small town girl with very big dreams, Shamila. But I think just if everyone comes together and they do their little bit in the spirit of humanity, community, helping and empowering, I think each of us can make a difference in this world.
That is so true.
And I work in financial services. I have been in financial services for more than 30 years. So I have a vast background in financial services industry. One of the passions of anything that I do is helping people. I love to do that. And just, when somebody comes back and says, thank you for helping me out or anything like that. It's just the gratitude and just that little bit of making a difference in somebody's life. That matters to me.
I totally agree. It's all about giving back, and the little that you can do, it makes a huge impact on someone else's life. But just talking about humanitarianism and community work, the Lady of Purple. What is that all about? What's the vision? How did that start? Take me through that journey of yours.
Thank you so much for that question, Shamila. So during lockdown, we are working from home, and I found myself listening to a lot of people that were going through so much of hard times, the plight, people, some people had to close their businesses. It was really a tough time, and a lot of women were engaging in conversations. And the Lady of Purple was really inspired by a vision that was impressed upon my heart. It's a platform, it's a group to unite and strengthen women, to help them to grow as being a recognized driving force in our various local economies and global. The Lady of Purple, the name itself came from a religious foundation as well. The Lady of Purple is based on Lydia from the Bible. She was the first Christian woman in business, inherited her father's business from dyeing white cloth into purple. So, through all her struggles, the story is very much one of hope and courage, resilience. Through everything that she went through, she still made it. And so the Lady of Purple aligned itself with that, and that's where the name actually came from. So this platform was created as an interactive, informative forum to bring solutions, development, growth, and just to help women to partner with one another. It's a platform to help others come together and exemplify our proudly South African brand, both locally and abroad. And the whole journey of being an entrepreneur, I know is not always easy, especially myself being witness in the financial service industry to so many things. And as a woman, we've been stereotyped in our thinking that we can only achieve success through academic achievements, doctorates, degrees, and all those kinds of things. However, I feel and I believe that each woman has their own unique flavor and their own gifting, which can be molded and coming together and helping us catapult us into this journey of entrepreneurship. So the whole Lady of Purple is based on faith, which is the foundational cornerstone of my life, passion, because I'm very passionate about what I do, purpose, because we are purpose-driven and our aim and goal is to build and to empower, pride and resilience, Shamila, and then just developing each other and partnering together and ensuring that our life can shine brightly.
So when did you launch the Lady of Purple?
The Lady of Purple was launched on the 1st of August, 2020. And a lot of people looked at, lockdown was lockdown. But for me, lockdown actually gave me freedom, because through, being locked down forced me to introspect, and I challenged myself into something greater. And this is how the Lady of Purple was born.
I love that you actually, found an opportunity to inspire and motivate other people, and especially during the COVID-19 lockdown. That is very interesting. Well done on that. And is it just online for the moment, or what's your intentions going forward with that?
So for now, Shamila, we basically on Facebook and on Instagram. The future, I want to do something very similar to the Red Corner. I want to go to YouTube and all of the digital platforms, because I think we're in a world that is ever changing and transforming, and I think digital era is moving forward. So it's very important that we move forward as well in terms of the future for the Lady of Purple. And that is where I would like to take it. Bringing women together. It doesn't matter what hat you are wearing. I mean, we are mothers, we are sisters, we are daughters, and every woman needs to understand that it doesn't matter whether you're a home executive, whether you're a cook, a driver, a mom, a teacher, the hat you are that you're wearing, come forth onto the Lady of Purple, join us, bring your thoughts, bring your ideas. Your voice matters. You might have an idea that I didn't think about, but together we can do this. And for me, I think there's a quote that says, "We rise by lifting others." I think that really resonates with me, and collectively we can do so much more than just being islands on our own. So looking forward to a more digital platform, but that, one step at a time, Shamila. But consistently, I believe that we need to be consistent, because that's also one of the things that I firmly believe in as well.
Yes, I definitely resonate with "We rise by lifting others." It's such a beautiful quotation. Just going back to your philanthropy work, you're a volunteer with an NPO, Ignite Revolution. Take me through that. How are you involved? What do you do with that organization?
So I have always had a passion to help community. I've always had a passion for children, and just been involved with it for more than, I think, 10 or 12 years. I do volunteer projects for children, young adults, seniors, and I wanted to find an organization whose vision and whose brand and goals and mission aligns itself with my passion, my heart, and the Lady of Purple. And I then came across Jages Naidoo, who is the founder of Ignite Revolution. And I was really inspired by her and what her vision was, because everything that she was doing was everything that aligned with what I was doing. And we had a chat, and thanks to Jessica, she took me on board as a volunteer. And what we do is, what they do is feeding schemes, hampers, helping the needy through COVID, together with community and the support of people around us. We've been able to do free oxygen tanks, food hampers, counseling to children, youth, and adults. So these are just some of the things that the projects that they are involved in. And you can even go onto her Facebook page, which is called Ignite Revolution, and see the remarkable work that they're doing. So we always call on community to come together, because the more help we get, the further we can reach.
For sure. Yashina, just going back a little bit, I'm going to touch a bit on your personal life, but you don't have to answer if you don't want to. I know you went through a divorce. Do you maybe want to share a little bit about that with the audience or not?
Yes, I am divorced. I was married for a long time. And, I think sometimes whatever happens in life, there's reasons and why people go through what they go through. But I think more than being divorced, I think they teach us lessons. I think there's very valuable lessons to be learned. With the things, it helps you to introspect. It helped me to achieve where I am today. So, people look down on some women that are divorced, and we stereotyped and, oh, you're divorced. But I think it's actually the contrary. I think through all our trials and through all our failures that we go through, we always learn lessons through them. And so we can't be looked at and have a stigma to say that you've been divorced. But I think I've learned some valuable lessons, both in my life, in my relationship. It's taught me a lot, and I've grown since then. And since then, I've met an amazing man, as I told you earlier, Rishi, and very supportive and encouraging, and supports my journey. And I'm really happy and I'm really blessed to be on this path of my life.
I'm so happy for you. There's light at the end of the tunnel. So anybody watching out there, Absolutely. And you're going through the stresses and trials and tribulations of a divorce, here's a woman that's been through it all. She shared a little bit of her background. You can do it as well. Yashina, just back on the divorce, just a little bit about your healing process, because we have a lot of divorced women out there that's going to watch this. Just share some of the healing, because, a divorce is traumatic. Whether you want it or not, you go through those phases. So share a bit of that, and what would be your best advice to women that are actually going through this or just recently divorced?
Thank you for that, Shamila. So, it's when you're going through it, it's really difficult, and you go through so many stages. You go through the grief, you go through anger. I went through depression, and it was very difficult. And I think the biggest thing is to hold fast to your faith. I think that is the one, the biggest element is holding fast to that. And, aligning yourself with people around you that are there to support you and to encourage you. And whatever it is that you're feeling, Shamila, it's very important for you to feel it. You've got to go through what you're going through. You can't suppress what you're feeling. If there's days you need to cry, then cry. You've got to feel it. You've got to go through it, because it's only when you go through all of those emotions do you get through it. There's no bypassing. There's no easy way or quick recipe on how to get through it. I think each individual has their own circumstances and their own life's lessons, whatever that may be. The one thing that I live by, the motto that I've lived by, that through everything that I have learned, is that no matter how many times you fall, it doesn't matter how many times you fall, and just get up. Because when you reach rock bottom, the only way is up. And I think that's very important for all the women that are going through things and are going through depression. I myself had a very difficult time. I had a nervous breakdown, and you go through so many things, but being true to who you are, be authentic, go through go through the grief, the happiness. There's so many emotions you go through. It's like a roller coaster ride. It takes a long time, and just you don't hang on to bitterness and anger and all of the negative emotions. Focus on the healing and empowering and just lifting yourself up. And I think that's the most important thing.
What brilliant advice coming from a spoken woman that has been through it all and sharing such great advice to all the women out there that are going through the same thing. And the men, of course, men get divorced as well, so we have to bring them into this chat. Yashina, just, you're wearing your beautiful sash. And I know it's the Glow TV Mrs. Uniworld pageant, which is a great pageantry because it's not just a beauty pageant, it's a pageant that is beauty with a purpose. What made you enter the pageant, and how does it feel to be a finalist?
Thanks for that, Shamila. So, when I got nominated into the pageant, one of the first things that I asked the phenomenal Anusha Bisal is this a beauty pageant? Because so many people say, oh, so this is a beauty pageant. So now are you a beauty queen? And it is so funny. And it's so far from that, Shamila. The Uniworld pageant has created a platform of promoting and helping and empowering through pageantry. It was a platform that was created with winning streaks by crowning the uniqueness of each individual that has been awarded the service to humanity and sashing their purpose. And so each finalist has been given the opportunity, like myself, to represent her own uniqueness prior to the pageant, and just helping to inspire and empower and encourage women. And it very much aligned and resonated with what is in my heart, with my vision with the Lady of Purple. And I went through an interview and was then awarded being a finalist. And the Mrs. Uniworld highlights the inner strength of the woman, the inner things, your soul purpose, your individuality. Anusha Bisal really has broken all barriers here when it comes to pageantry, because it's not a beauty pageant. So I feel humbled and honored to have been given the opportunity to be able to share this platform with such phenomenal women in the Mrs. Uniworld 2021 pageant. And I acknowledge every woman and every finalist and salute each of them for being part of the Mrs. Uniworld. And I look forward to joining them on this journey of empowering, serving, and helping each other, and looking forward to building relationships with each of them, because I think together we're going to make a difference.
I definitely know that you're going to make a difference. How many finalists are there?
Shamila, as the Uniworld unfolds, each of the finalists have been given the opportunity to announce their sashing, and for now, I'm not sure how many they are. Historically, and last year, I think there was about 12 or 15. I'm not sure how many they would be. There are others, though. I can name a few. I know there is Krishana Bhima. She's an intuitive practitioner. There's Nompilo Gumede and Jages Naidoo. So I've spoken to a few of them, and strong women, women with purpose, and phenomenal women. And I'm looking forward to meeting the rest as they announce themselves onto the Facebook platforms and the Uniworld pageant pages. Really looking to meet all of them. Exciting journey ahead.
Very exciting. I do know that just being a finalist says a lot about you as a person, because you've made it this far. But what happens, okay, this is a twofold question. What happens if you win the pageant? What you're going to do with the title? And then what happens if you do not come out in the top 3?
That's a very good question, Anusha. So,
Shamila,
I already feel that I'm a winner. The very fact that I have been sashed and that I've been given the opportunity, I am already a winner. I have had an amazing opportunity of meeting so many people. I've had an opportunity to have a lady of purpose, and I've given people a platform to showcase their talent. So from that perspective, I feel like I am a winner because I have participated. It is a competition, so yes, there is going to be a winner and a first princess and a second princess. And so your first question, if I win, the first thing I think I would do is be thankful to God for this journey and give thanks to Him, because I would not have been where I am today had it not been for my faith and the support of my family and my friends. And with regards to winning, I would wear the crown with pride to make a difference, to be able to provide and that platform of serving, helping, and empowering, to be a brand ambassador of serve, help, and empower, to reach out to others, just touching one life at a time. And if I'm not a pageant winner, I will still do the same thing, because this is what I've always done. I will continue to do and continue with my journey with the Lady of Purple, which is building, helping, networking, and empowering businesswomen, entrepreneurs, moms, and leaders.
I love that answer. If I was a judge at the pageant, Anisha Bisal, if you're going to be watching this, so you're watching this, I will give this lady full marks for that answer. Well done. And I wish you
Thank
all
you,
the best.
Shamila.
Do you have a date for the pageant as yet?
Shamila, a date hasn't been chosen as yet. Due to COVID regulations and the stipulations and the restrictions, the date has not been finalized as yet. We have been in discussions with Anusha Bisal, and as soon as everything is finalized, a date will be announced. But for now, we're not sure as to when the date is. But I'm not really perturbed or concerned about the date, because I think the whole journey has a purpose, and I think I'm exactly where I need to be right now.
Absolutely. I love that. And I'll be on the lookout for the date as well, because I'd love to, be there to see the pageant. And
We would love to have you, Shamila.
Let's hope, COVID is going to be something of the past soon. We're all wishing and hoping for that. And then we can get back to the new norm. We are in it now. We just have to just be very safe. But yes, all the best. I'm sure you're going to do very well.
Thank you, Shamila. I'm looking forward to. I think I'm just looking forward to meeting all the ladies. I've heard so much about the pageant, what it does, and how wonderful the journey is, and just meeting all of these people from a diversity of culture. I think that on its own is such a phenomenal thing. And I think more than apart from just being pageantry, you get to meet so many women. Today I get to meet you. We met over Facebook, and I've seen what a trailblazer you are, and how you lead the way. So just like how you align yourselves to others, when we align each other to other women with the same purpose, I think we can achieve so much more.
Yes, it's all about collaboration, and especially with pageantry and networking events, you get to meet phenomenal people. It's what you do with it afterwards, how you get together and collaborate and do projects together and work together. A lot of businesses emanated from that as well. So I wish you all the luck, and I'm sure you're going to meet incredible people on this journey. So treasure those relationships and just build from it.
Yeah, no, I think it's really been an awesome journey, because right from the beginning, I had such phenomenal people, back me up. We have Jages Naidoo, who's watching with us online now.
Yes.
Shout out to her. She's been such an amazing support. We had the official launch and then a webinar, and I had the support by Farzana Mayat, who's a woman of wonder. Uneza Suleiman, the brow queen from Unique Brows. We had Riona Rajkumar, former Mrs. India, South Africa. Such phenomenal women who have come on board with me just to show me their support and help me, and help me along the way. It's really been such a phenomenal journey thus far, Shamila. It's been amazing.
It sounds like as though you are blessed and you're going to do more for our communities. I can see that happening because you are networking with the right people, and they are just trailblazers in their areas of expertise as well. But just your 9 to 5 job as a relationship manager at a financial institution, what does it entail, and how did COVID-19 affect your job?
Shamila, so in the financial services industry that I work in, we work in a commercial segment, so we deal with businesses in the 5 million turnover and above category. The job entails interacting with people, building relationships, very much serving, helping in the job that I do, because the visions that I have and the passion that I have, it stems into every area and every aspect of my life. So I integrate it with everything that I do. That's very important for me. We do loans in commercial businesses, agriculture, into a vast area of businesses that require money. So we basically lend money investments, a lot of products that come through financial services. But I think the biggest thing for me is being able to help those in need. You know, when somebody comes out to you for a loan or asking for money, you're not just helping them, but you're helping them help others. You're helping them to create employment, to feed, the children in their families. So it's a bigger picture. It's not just being a banker behind the desk, helping others. It extends and reaches far beyond all of that. COVID-19 had a huge impact on businesses. Some businesses closed down completely. So it played a big role. You know, the restrictions, obviously due to COVID, had to be complied with, and it did have an impact on businesses. So it was tough times for many businesses, and sometimes it was hard to help some people. Some people had to be declined, and the only thing that you can offer them is to lend a listening ear, be empathetic, and just hear what they have to say. Because I think in these times you're looking for people that are true, people that are real and authentic, and people that really care. And I think that's what we need right now.
And I can see you really care. Yashina, this is such a nice conversation. I'm just loving it. But just, a lot of people have mottos and mantras. What would you say is yours?
I as I said before, I think I live by that. No matter how many times life knocks you down, always get up. It's not the falling down that matters, it's the getting up that counts. And if you fall 10 times, you'll get up 11. And keep going. Dream big, and no matter how hard things get, just focus on your dreams and do the best that you can to achieve them. Because if you fail to try, then you've lost.
I love that.
But if you fail, then you've won
as well.
Yeah, so I think that's very much my belief, because you need to be true to what your vision is, and just press on. That's my encouragement to everyone. Just press on. I'm just a small town girl with big dreams.
I love that, because that's what I say to everyone as well. Yashina, your last words in closure?
Shamila, I encourage all the women that are watching to join me on the Lady of Purple. Your voice matters. I want to know what you have to say. It doesn't matter if you're a home executive or a cook. Come on board. We want to hear what you have to say. We want you to come and join us on this platform. If there's any ideas that you have, we'd like to hear from you. It's an interactive platform. For those of you that have your dreams and that you're wanting to start a business or start a brand, go for it. There's nothing stopping you. Don't let your own fears limit your dreams. And just connect with people. There's people like yourself. And thank you to you, Shamila, just for this opportunity to be able to have given me the opportunity to share my vision, my thoughts with you and to all our listeners out there. Even the whole social media platform, it was provided for us to create a brand for ourselves, to manage this delicate social media with wisdom and with strategy. And a brand is more than just a logo or an advertising campaign. It's about connecting with people to their emotion and to the personality of each individual to bring hope in creating a better tomorrow.
I'm sure you're going to inspire and bring hope to a lot of people watching this. You have an ardent supporter of yours, Jages Naidoo, who is here at the moment. And I know you think very highly of her. Do you have a message for her?
Yes, Jages has been a mentor. My message to her is continue to dream big. The one thing that I've learned from her is that no matter how young or old you are, you must always do your best to achieve your dreams because age does not matter. And dream big, Jages, because you have your whole world ahead of you, and all the best.
She's a phenomenal woman. Jages, thank you for joining, and to all that joined today, thank you so much for supporting Yashina. If you would like to follow her on her social media pages, I would say the starting point would be the Lady of Purple, if you can search for that, and it's Yashina Singh. Thank you for chatting to me today. I had lots of fun. You were really intriguing and inspiring, and I'm sure you're going to actually inspire a lot of people out there. So thank you so much for coming on the chat, and I wish you everything of the best for the Glow TV Mrs. Uniworld 2021 pageant. I know you're going to do very well, and we're going to be watching out for you.
Thank you very much, Shamila, and all the best to you as well on Thrivers. Go Thrive, Shamila.
Thank you so much. Everyone, thank you again. Take care, and we'll catch you on the Red Corner Show. Be sure to follow the social media pages and contact me if you would like to be on the show. Just send an email to redcornerchat@gmail.com, and let's take it from there. And who knows, you will be the next person inspiring others too. Bye.